What's up, everybody? My name is Steven Dacuba, and I am a lifestyle, wedding, and wedding photographer based in the Netherlands. Every week, I come up live on my Facebook page and I talk about the wedding photography topics, engagement session, branding photography, and also I share a little bit of my personal life. More than anything, this is an opportunity for us to connect on a more deep and personal level. So if you are here, thank you for being here. If you have been here for a while, you know that every week I show up, I host what I like to call online conversations, and basically this is an opportunity for us to just chit chat, get to know each other better, and that's it. That's really it. So the way this works is every week I come up with a new topic. So if you have been following me for a while, you know that this week something really excited happened into my business, and that is that I have launched a new website. Yes, I am so excited to share with you that I have a brand new website, and today I want to share this with you as well. So the reason why I updated my website is because that I have introduced one specific area in my business that I want to focus more, which is branding photography. Well, what is branding photography? Branding photography is for the one that just want professional photos to show their unique personality and exactly who they are online, or it doesn't have to be online, it could be also offline. Or what, maybe you're a small business owner who are getting more people into your team, and your team is getting bigger by the day, and you just want photos to show, to personalize your business a little bit more. This is for you. Or maybe you're a big corporation and you just need a bank of images where you can show up consistently, where you can show your brand consistently online. Whether you want to just update your resume photo or you just want to update that LinkedIn photo, this is for you. You can call it personal branding, you can call it branding photography. Helps you show up on social media, on your website. It helps you with on-brand images that will help you communicate your message to your audience and drive that engagement that we are all looking for on social media. So today I wanna help you do this because I know the importance of planning a branding photo shoot. In fact, last weekend I did a 20-minute photo shoot with one of my friends, and this weekend I am going to do a bigger photo shoot, a bigger personal branding photo shoot for myself. Why? Well, like I just said, I have launched my new website, and I only need a couple of photos for this week, but I want some more because 2020 is coming up. We're almost in December, and I want to know that I have a bank of images ready. As soon as 2020 opens, I am ready to show up on social media, ready to show up on my newsletter, ready to have on-brand images on my website, and that is exactly what I want you to have as well. So today I'm gonna talk about how to plan your branding photo shoot. Friends, this is a step-by-step process on planning your branding photo shoot. So the way that I'm going to structure this presentation is that I'm going to use myself as an example of how I am planning my photo shoot for this weekend, so that you have an idea of what are the things that I as a photographer am thinking about. So you're probably thinking, okay, you're a photographer. Why do you need branding photos of yourself? I mean, why, as I am the one behind the camera, why do I need to be in front of the camera for once? Well, not for once. I almost always take pictures of myself, but the main goal of having a branding photo shoot is for you to for me to personalize my business, and for the people that sees me online know that, oh, this is this is Steven's work. This is photography, what he does, but this is who he is. So I can show up what I do. I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but this is a small summary of what I'm going to talk about more in detail. But I want to show up more of who I am, so people have the sense of they oh, like they when they see my photo, say, oh, I feel like I know this guy. So that's exactly what I want to do. So that leads me to my first step, which is define your goal for your photo shoot. So why is a goal important? Like every other thing, we would, like every other thing that we do in our business, we would like some we would like to have some way that we can measure success. And the only way that we can measure success is by having a goal. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That is why I believe that planning your branding photo shoot in advance is really important. Okay, so let's take a personal brand, for example. So let's say you are launching your e-course online and you need photos to make sure that your workbook looks nice and looks on brand. Or maybe you need photos for your newsletter. Or maybe you just need photos to show up on social media for the holiday season. I mean, seriously, write down what is the goal you want, what is the ultimate goal you want to achieve with these branding photos. I know I know you can get really in a rabbit hole and you can get lost because there's so many things you want these photos to work out for. So that leads me to step number 2, which is create a list of where the photos are going to be used. So once you know the goal and what is the goal of the branding photo shoot, now you can start creating a list of where the photos are going to be used. So let's use the same example. Let's say you're launching an e-course. Let's say you're creating a freebie, or you need to update your workbook for your e-course, or you're just launching a book. So create a list of where you're going to use these images. So for example, if you're launching an e-course, you're probably going to use these photos in your e-course, in the workbook, on social media, in your newsletter, or maybe you have a podcast. Well, you probably would need photos to showcase exactly who's the voice behind the podcast. So create a list. It doesn't have to be a 20 page. I want to 20 page. It doesn't have to be a 20 a list of 20 20 places, list of 20 places you're going to use the photos. No, it can be just let's say 5. Let's only take 5. Let's start simple and then we will build from there. Okay, so once you know your goal and once you know the places you're going to use these branding photos, it's time to have some fun. And by fun, I mean create a mood board with your branding style. So I do get this. So maybe you're someone that just need photos, professional photos for your resume. Then you probably don't have a branding style. But for example, if you're a personal brand and you have a website and you have you're always present on social media, or maybe you are updating your portfolio. I don't know. So make sure that you know exactly what is your style, what is the style of your photo, or maybe you don't have a brand guide, or maybe you don't know what type of style you have. Start creating a mood board with the things that you identified the most. So for example, there are types of photographers that like to shoot really dark and moody images, and there are other photographers that like really bright images. So once you know what types of style resonates the best with you, there are no right or wrong way. They're just based on your preference. So once you know what type of style you're going after, start creating a mood board. You can use Pinterest to create a board, and you can share this board with your photographer. Or maybe you're the type of just creating something in your hand, printing photo, or cutting off out of a magazine, putting it together. Do that. But I want to make sure that you have a vision of what you want to achieve, and you want what do you want your photos to look like, so that you can show your photographer your vision, so that you can be both on the same page. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It can also be just a list of screenshots you have, or just put it in a folder of photos that you've screenshotted on social media, on someone's website. Or don't steal. We're not gonna steal. Just gonna use their photos as inspiration. And that leads me to step number 4, which is what is wrong with me? Step number 4, put together a must-have photo list. And what do I mean? But what is wrong with me? I think that I'm trying to talk really fast, and that makes my tongue and my words go all over the place. So I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna take a breath, and I'm going to chill out. And I want to remind you, if you're watching this video live, please let me know that you're here. Whether you click the like button, whether you're leaving a comment, I just wanted to connect with you. And whether you're looking this as the replay, I also want to connect with you. So drop me a comment, like this video, let me know that you're here, so that we can connect. Because more than anything, I like to connect with you. I want to get to know you better. I only create content based on what you want to see. So let me know if you like what you see. Let me know that you're here, so that we can start conversations, so we can get to know each other better. Okay, so let's go to step number 4, and let's pretend that nothing happened, and that you're just going through step number 4, which is put together a must-have photo list. So let's go back. Let's back up for a minute. You already know the goal for your photo shoot, right? You already created a list of the photos of where you're going to use these photos. And you also know, you also created a mood board on Pinterest, or just on paper, or just a folder with screenshot of the photos that resonates the best with you. Now I want you to create a list of the must-have photo. Why? Because I know how tempting it could be to have a list of 120 photos that you really want, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be so tired, or it's not effective. You won't be able to get all of them, and then after you get your images, you're gonna be, shoot, I missed that one, or shoot, I really need that one. So start with a must-have photo list, so that you can know exactly what type of photos you need. For example, look at the photo right now on the screen, which is I took this photo in Madrid. I did a personal branding for a group of referencers, which is influencer, but they changed the name to referencers. And referencers is a company that includes different group of people that together they contribute with the professionalism, or their hobbies, or anything that contributes to the group. So it can be they have DJs, they have they have graphic designers, they have brewers, they have there are a lot of people. And this specific photo shoot was at a company which is owned by the one on the pictures, one on the picture, and she wanted to showcase her process of how she's working. So these are must have photos, because these photos are going to help you showcase a little bit of behind the scenes of what you do. So this is one example. I want to show you another example of myself. So was it Sunday or Saturday? Last Saturday, I did a 20-minute photo shoot with a friend of mine, and I knew I needed these photos for my website launch. I only needed 3 photos actually, and I'm going to show you the type of photos that I needed. Okay, so these are the 3 photos that I needed the most. The first one was a vertical photo of me, and I used the camera as a prop so that I can showcase a little bit of who I am and what I do, and a little bit of my personality. The feel of the picture shows a little bit of my personality. If you agree with that, let me know in the comments. But this is what I want you to know. I knew in advance where I'm going to use these photos. So I knew that I need a vertical photo and I need a horizontal photo. And the way that I use this photo is, one is for to show me as Steven, and I can use this photo on my About Me page on my website. I can also use this photo on my Facebook profile picture, which you can also see. And I knew that I wanted to use some horizontal. I needed some horizontal photos to use on my newsletter header, and also I needed a detailed photo with my camera to use on my blog, the header on my blog. So I knew what photo I needed. I knew what type of photo I needed, and I also incorporated props that tells a story, right? So once you know where you're going to use these photos, what are your goals on using these photos, and once you have a mood board and you put together a must-have photos, you are preparing yourself for success. I guarantee that. And speaking of props, my step number 5, which is create a list of the props that you need. For me, it was my camera. I am a photographer. I want to showcase who I am. I want to showcase what I do. So that is exactly why I use a camera. So I use this camera. I have it right next to me so I can show it to you. But think about the things that describe you. Like, for example, maybe you like drinking coffee. You can have a cup of coffee to use as a prop. Or maybe you're a DJ, have a headphone. Or maybe you have a podcast, a headphone and a mic. Maybe you have a dog. You can use your dog to drive those conversations. First and foremost, I want to set this clear. I want to make this clear. These photos will drive conversation. So the way that I do it is I like creating categories. So I take categories. Let's keep on using me as an example so that I don't get all over the place. So I'm a photographer. I can talk about photography, so I can use my camera. I can use a cup of coffee because I'm a coffee drinker. I can use my laptop because every week I come up live on my Facebook page and I host online conversations, so I can talk about what I do every week. I can also use my phone. I'm always on social media. I'm always connecting with my followers online. I can use my phone. I can maybe use my watch as a prop. Different things, different ways, just to create a story behind your photo, so you can talk about the things that you do without selling the things that you sell. There you go. Step number 6, which is plan your outfit like you're about to rock your photo shoot. I don't think I need to say a lot here. Seriously, once you have your mood board, you already know the style that you're going for. So plan your photo shoot, plan your outfit. Do not use really saturated colors or like neon colors or really patterns that you don't know where to, when you look in the picture, like if it doesn't feel right. So keep it simple. Think about the background. Think about your outfit. Think about your outfit. Think about the colors. Think about how you're going to or maybe you can add a jacket and remove it. You can do a lot of things. So plan your outfit like you're about to rock your photo shoot. And lastly, last but not least, I want you to determine the best location for your photo shoot. And this is the last part, because you already know what are the goals for your photo shoot. You already know what are the feel of the photos you want. You already know what are your must-have photos. Now you can just only think, okay, where can I make this happen? Maybe you have your own studio where you work. You want to take some pictures there. Maybe you want to take some pictures outside. Maybe you want to go to the beach and showcase that you always like working out at the beach. Or maybe you like doing yoga. You can use your mat and put it in a park. Like, seriously, think about how you can create conversations based on your photos, and based on that, where are the best places to take these photos. Also, what you can also do is, if you just want to take some really casual photos or really professional photos, like with your like a really nice background, like a corporate background or something, think about where your ideal client is hanging around. Go in that area, take some photos, and what you can do when you post them on social media, you can tag these locations so that your ideal client, maybe she's there, maybe she's scrolling to her phone and she sees your pictures and she gets, oh, who is this? And boom, you get discovered by your ideal client. That's an extra tip for you right there. So, friends, that is all I have. That's exactly, this is the whole step by step on how I plan my branding photo shoot. This Saturday, I have a photo shoot with Angie. She's a photographer that I work with, and I love working with her. And we're doing a photo shoot this Saturday. We're gonna do it in Rotterdam, and I am excited. I am excited because I wanted to focus more on branding photography, and more than anything, I know how valuable branding photos are. I can talk about my business. I can show the face of my business. I can drive conversation, and that is all I want to achieve on social media. Friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending the time with me. And once again, I want to invite you to, if you want to get to know me more, I have just launched my new website, which is stevendecuba.com. I rebranded my complete website. I added a new service, which is branding photography. So if you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, go on my website, have a look, and let me know what you think. I am so happy, so excited with my new website, and I would love to hear more about what you think. Friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for this. Thank you for connecting with me. I wish you all the best as you plan your branding photo shoot, and I would love to see your images. So if you've done a branding photo shoot, drop your images in the comments so I can cheer you on. Friends, thank you for being here. I will see you guys next week. Ciao, ciao!